Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at why you don't have to worry. To do this reading you will be picking one of the star cards on top of each deck, or you can of course pick your pile using your crystals. But before I begin introducing each pile to you, please note that you can pick your piles using your zodiac signs. If this is your preferred method of picking your pile, you will find a timestamp for that down in the description box. And if you prefer for Spirit to pick your pile for you today, this is also an option, and you will find a timestamp for that down in the description box. Otherwise, let me introduce each pile to you. For pile number 1, this is your star card, and your crystal is the beautiful Dalmatian Jasper. For pile number 2, this is your star card. What's that? Yep. This is your star card, and your crystal is the blue agate. And for pile number 3, this is your star card, and your crystal is the Caribbean Calcite. Right. So take a look at which one of these 3 piles you're the most drawn to, and this will be the pile for you here today. In case you feel drawn to more than one pile, maybe even all of the piles, trust your intuition. It's meant to take you to the messages you're meant to hear today, particularly about why you don't have to worry. If you're drawn to more than one pile, you might find that the different piles are building on a bigger picture so that you have a complete message of exactly why you don't need to worry about whatever it is you're worried about, or you might find that they are speaking to you about different things that you're actually concerned about. So yeah, let your intuition guide you, let it lead the way, and once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box, which will take you straight to your readings. And as mentioned, in the next section, I will be drawing out zodiac signs for each pile. If this is something that you're interested in, please stick around. If not, please pause the video and take as much time as you need. But if you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, then my dear soul family, welcome. This part of the introduction has been created specifically for you so that you can do just that. And in a moment, I will be drawing out 4 signs for each pile. I want to share something with you that my mom said yesterday when she was reading your kind messages regarding Mac. She said, this community has such a beautiful heart, and she said they really do feel like soul family. It was so warming to hear my mom say that, because this is exactly what I feel. I really do feel you guys are such sweet people, and you really are soul family. Thank you so much for everything and the kindness throughout all of the years. And it is my joy and pride to be part of this soul family. And I'm happy that we got the opportunity to connect, even though we are scattered in different parts of the world, but souls, they know no boundaries. So thank you so much. I love you guys. And yeah, let me introduce each zodiac sign to you. For pile number 1, your signs are Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, as well as Libra. For pile number 2, your signs are Aries, Sagittarius, Capricorn, as well as Gemini. And for pile number 3, the signs are obviously very clear: Pisces, Virgo, Leo, as well as Aquarius. So, my dear soul family, these are the zodiac signs and their association to each of the piles in today's reading. Please feel free to pick your pile or piles using your sun, moon, or rising. I highly recommend you check out the 3. Alternatively, if you prefer to pick your pile using any other placement in your chart, please feel free to do that. These are just different suggestions to make it easier for you to find your pile. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your timestamps, which will take you straight to your readings. And please note that in the next section of the introduction, Spirit will be picking your pile for you. If this is something that you're interested in today's reading, please stick around. If not, please pause the video and take as much time as you need. Right, if you prefer for Spirit to pick your pile, welcome. This part of the introduction has been created specifically for you so that you can do just that. And as you may know, I assign a different tarot card to each pile based on the numerology of the major arcana. And so the Magician presents pile number 1, the High Priestess pile number 2, and the Empress pile number 3. And what I simply do is shuffle them around until one of the cards draws my attention. And that happens by me pulling out the cards from a card from the other side or passing on a card. So I wasn't able to pull that card out, which is your chosen pile. And it is pile number 2. Okay, so my dear soul family, these were the different ways in which you can pick your pile in today's reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed them and that they brought you the clarity that you need to find your pile. Once you're ready, as you know, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your timestamps and I will see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at why you don't have to worry. And these are the decks that I'll be using for your reading today. As always, if you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I always list them below for you guys. Ooh, wow, 3 cards, right. But very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful Dalmatian Jasper. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, as well as Libra. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so let's get straight into it and see why you don't have to worry. All right, we'll be starting off as always with your oracle cards first. And I really feel drawn to beginning your reading with these that popped out together. So you've got a Capricorn card with secure and stable. Right, such a cool card to have for a reading like that. Letting you know that you're secure, you're stable, you really don't have to worry about whatever it is you are currently worried about. But we'll see why though. But it is confirming that you, in fact, do not have to worry. Okay, you've got the card Sanctuary. It's a Cancer card with the keyword Sanctuary. Lovely. And you've got an Aries card with Go Boldly. Right, wonderful. You've got the card. Is there a way I can actually place this one here and create space for any of the oracle cards? Yeah, we can pretty much do that. You've got the card, ooh, Saturn in Sagittarius with fulfillment. This is a very special card because I always tell you guys this is the talisman for winning the lottery. So something very lucky is about to happen in your life. We'll find out what great luck this is that is bringing abundance. I feel like particularly money. I don't know what it is you're worried about, but I am seeing a dollar sign If you are worried about money, since we're looking at the lottery and money here, it's obviously talking about how secure and stable you will be. But that may not be what you're worried about. In any case, it is showing that you're going to be very lucky and you are going to have a lot of what you need to feel secure and stable. That could be health, that could be love. Yeah, it depends on how this is speaking to you, of course. Nah, that's not going, but we can, you know, push it up a little bit like that. Is it worth it? Nah, it's not worth it. Right. So you've got the card, the story of the girl and the crow. And the keywords are humility, fairness, as well as contentment. So nice. Okay. You've got the cards, the herald, small regrets, as well as the card longing. Yeah, we can place this one, I guess, here. So you've got Venus and Aries, 2 Aries cards. Wow, something powerful is about to begin. Aries is the initiator. So something powerful is about to come with a big bang, in fact, in your life. So you've got Venus and Aries with the keyword lust, that you're really lusting after or really desiring. Yeah, that you're really desiring. Oh my. Right. Which means you can't see this one either. Fulfillment. There we go. Right, let's pull out your tarot cards so that we have the complete picture of what your message is and why you don't have to worry. So you've got the golden shield. This is the Queen of Wands. Yeah, golden shield. I feel like you're really shielded in such a powerful way. You're super protected from what it is that you're worried about, which is amazing to see. Secure and stable, shield. These are powerful words to come in a reading about worry, honestly. So you've got the 6 of Swords with the Quester. Going on a quest. Looks like you'll be moving from a situation soon with the 6 of Swords, albeit slowly. You've got... Great. It's good to know that you'll be moving slowly. Maybe you would agree with me in your situation, or maybe you wouldn't, because moving slowly allows you to get used to the new world you're moving into if you are worried about change. But if you're really in an urgent situation where you want to get over something, maybe moving slowly may not be something that you want. So it depends really on what this is. But yeah, I gotta be honest with you here. It looks like it's a slow change. Perhaps it is the slowness is here to protect you, is the reason why you're going to be super protected. Okay, so you've got the 4 of Cups with the Hollow Void. You've got the 10 of Cups with the Joyous One. So lovely to see. And do we have space for one more card? I can create space for one more card for sure. I feel like we need one more card. Yeah. And finally, you've got the card, another Queen. Beginning with the Queen, ending with the Queen. And we've got the shield again, the Ivory Shield. You are protected from all directions, is the clear message you are getting from your spirit guides. If you're worried about something, you have to know that the things you're worried would, let's say, hit you, since we're talking about shields, are not going to hit you. Even if situations do change and even if things arise, you will be fully protected and you will not get hit by it. In fact, with the Queen of Cups, it shows that you will be treated very kindly, if not favorably. And with the Ten of Cups, you can see that this will end up to be a very happy event for you. And we can see why. We see that you're going to be getting a hit of luck soon, which we will explore in your reading in a moment. You can see it here. Something unexpected is about to happen with the Four of Cups. It's a card of surprise. You're not expecting this. You're trying to keep calm, or you're being guided to keep calm with Sanctuary here as well. And the calmer you are throughout everything, the faster you are going to go through this, as fast as it possibly can go, and you are going to be very happy with the Ten of Cups. It's not me saying this, it's your card saying the joyous one, literally. Okay, so what I want to do is to get more perspective about the situation you're in and what the reading is talking about, and perhaps this will give us a perspective regarding where you're going. So let's take a look at your story, The Girl and the Crow. And The Girl and the Crow, it's a story from Myanmar. And let's check page number 28. So the story goes like this, and that's a summary of the story. A farmer's child caught a magical crow after it stole rice from her. And in exchange for freedom, the crow promised a reward. The crow subjected the girl to subtle tests and, finding her devoid of greed, rewarded her honesty with a bag of rubies. Telling you there's money coming for this pile. A neighbor's daughter, driven by avarice, attempted to mimic the incident only to fail the crow's test, receiving a bag of snakes as punishment. This card's wisdom encourages finding an equilibrium between justice and humility in our interactions with others. It is acceptable to request payment when someone has taken from you without consent, while also remembering the importance of fairness. Even when we are wronged by others, we should not let greed or vengeance cloud our judgment. By offering a chance for reconciliation and healing, we not only foster harmony in our relationships, but also contribute to a more compassionate world. Very true. Do you have a challenge with someone? Doesn't have to be, of course, but it could be speaking to someone here. In any case, we can see the idea of how a hardship led to rubies and abundance is what I'm picking up in your reading here. And so your reading is saying you're going through a hardship right now, but it does not mean that it's actually taking you to a bad place. It is one of those times where the hardships turns out to be a magical situation, a very lucky situation that will give you so much that will make you happy. There is a surprise factor right there. Are we allowed to know what the surprise is since you're watching your reading now? The eminence, yes, eminence. Yes, you're allowed to know. So what is this surprise that's about to happen, please? For pile number 1. We've got 4 cards explaining the surprise for us. So, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, bread of life. Bread of life reminds me of bread and butter in case this is actually your work. A new opportunity in your work. Doesn't have to be your work, but there is definitely, with the hands here, always presenting something to you. There's a surprise coming. There's a great opportunity that you'll be very thankful for. And you can see Mother Mary here. It's a holy from the universe, from God, whatever you believe in, that's going to be presented to you. And it looks like, remember, with the good deeds that we've read in the story, it makes me feel like this is due to your good karma, something like that. Archangel of Glory, there's the King of Wands, right? It makes me feel like someone in power or in power of the situation that you're in depending on what the situation is. Someone in power will be presenting something to you. This is the Fool card, the Keeper. You can see the Merkaba here. The Keeper. You're going to keep something. They're going to give you something and you're going to keep it. It's here to stay. A new beginning that's here to stay. With the Merkaba, it's a shift in timeline. And I'm not surprised this idea of shift in timeline has been appearing a lot in the readings recently. Remember when the Justice card used to appear a lot all of a sudden? And then we're now looking at the world and how a lot of truths are coming out. And it may have been, in fact, been playing in your life as well, or about to play in your life. But now, these days, I'm seeing a lot of timeline shifts. So with the Merkaba here, I feel like your reality is about to change completely. This is like a new, fresh beginning, new world. And this one is here to stay. Ooh, and with the Ten of Swords, the Destroyer. The things that are causing you pain at the moment, that reality is going to be destroyed. We can see one reality causing pain completely being destroyed, a new one that allows you to be grateful and thankful and is about to start, that's going to making you very happy. See, tens are the pinnacle of an energy in tarot. And so 10 of Swords means ultimate pain. 10 of Cups means being elated, ultimate happiness. And so you're moving from a reality where you've endured a lot of pain into a new reality where you are, it's almost like the rainbow bridge going to the other side into the heavens. And so into a reality where you feel, where the norm is, you're feeling very happy. So in this reality, in this timeline, you're feeling like the natural thing should be pain. In the new reality, the common sense will be the truth is actually happiness. And you know, this is the truth. We're all souls, and the real truth about everything is the higher vibration. It is not the lower vibrations that we're going through. And so the real truth is happiness, abundance. And the more we vibrate in the same frequency, the more we attune to that reality. And the more we get it reflected back into our reality, which takes me to the sanctuary part of your reading, in which I will tell you what it says in a moment. But yes, you're moving from a reality where it's super painful, where super pain is the norm, to super happiness is the norm. That's why I've got the Merkaba. A shift to your soul is transcending. Your soul is moving to another reality. So, speaking of this hit of luck, it looks like you've got someone here who is in power and will give you an opportunity that you've attracted, and we'll talk about that in a moment, but it's going to be the reason that you move into this world, the earthly reason, the Malkuth Sephiroth, the earthly reason that you move into the other reality. But the actual reason is your sanctuary, which we'll get into in a moment. So a powerful person gives you that shift, gives you that new beginning, takes you out of this painful situation, and powerfully gives you a new beginning. So why is this powerful person presenting this opportunity to you? Lust. They like something about you. Or something. The journeyman. 8 of orbs, 8 of pentacles. Right, 8 of pentacles could be work. So if this is work, for example, for some of you, do you see that orb, that green orb? This person has plenty of it. And you will cross their journey. You will cross their path. You will be part of this powerful person's path. And because you are part of this powerful person's path, they will give you they will give you one of their blessings so that you, with all of the, can join the path that they're on. It's almost like they are collecting the right people to be part of their path or something. Yeah. So that's why they will give you this opportunity. A merchant here, I can't help but feel like this is business. But again, it's a general reading. It doesn't have to be. But the herald, this reading is heralding a new beginning for you. Your guidance here is to put your heart and soul and your focus into making sure that you are living in this sanctuary-like existence now, regardless of what's going on in your life. Hold your tongue from complaining, from as much as you can, unless this complaining is you getting your rights or something. But hold your tongue from reflecting your current environment with the lizard here. Because the more you speak about your environment, the more you will color to it, so to speak. So hold your tongue. Stop vibrating in this reality and live in the sanctuary now. Regardless of what's going on, remember that you are protected left, right, and center. Your guides are showing you you're absolutely protected from what you're afraid of. Forget about that. And they are guiding you to remain in calm and remain in peace and to do the best to stay in what feels like a sanctuary now, no matter what situation you are in. Try to stay in peace as much as you possibly can. Why? Because it will take you there the fastest. Mercury, speak words that take you there, which are things like the higher vibration. Speak words of love, unconditional love for everyone. Speak unconditional loving words in your heart towards the people and the things you are currently afraid of. Remember the good things they're offering you. Remember the good situation that you are in. Speak in gratitude, Mercury, speaking in gratitude. Venus is all about love. Speak with love and excitement. Be excited about your new future. Speak with love regarding everything and everyone around you. This does not mean you have to be, let's say, delusional or changing facts. But while you know the reality of things, choose to speak with unconditional love while maintaining the balance. Remember the balance in this card? While maintaining the balance of getting your justice back or doing the right thing for yourself. So an example would be, I know that this doctor may not be doing their best, which is something that would infuriate all of us. And so in this case, you do your best to take care of yourself, like find another doctor or whatever is accessible to you, while in your heart, you don't have to do that out loud, but in your heart, give unconditional love. Despite the fact that they're doing this, I'm going to choose to stay in my peace, accept the situation, and send unconditional love to everyone. Who knows what everyone is going through, what kind of battle everyone's going through. That does not mean do the right thing for yourself. That does not mean not to assess the situation properly, but once you have, release it, let it go. Because this higher vibration will put you in peace first. And that's the most important thing. Do what you need to do, all while staying in peace. And this will be the fastest way for you to move into this new reality, which is destined for you here. You're going to be very lucky, is what your guides are showing you. Hold your tongue these days. Speak of love and gratitude most of the time. Take bold actions as much as you can. Whatever the action is very important as well. Take as many bold actions with excitement as much as you can. Live in that excitement. And it could be uncomfortable to hear when we are going through something scary, but you are encouraged to vibrate in that area, in that way. look at things that could excite you and take actions towards these excitement, whether these are actual things towards the issue that you're going through or your everyday life. Are you excited about trying out something new? Try it out. Are you excited about a walk? Go have a walk. Attuned to this energy of excitement, unconditional love, and gratitude is the Mercury here. That is what will take you the quickest, although you are already going in that direction, towards that surprise. So yeah, we understand that someone with power wants you to be part of their journey, and they're giving you a huge benefit, a huge blessing, sharing a huge blessing that they have many of. Yeah. How about we get more details regarding what it is that they're offering you, right? Let's get more information about that. So you've got, whoa, I've got the star card with the healer. This looks like it's a big thing because the star card is a card of hopes and dreams and wishes coming true. It's a major arcana, which lets me know that this is a huge dream that you once had that they will in fact be offering to you. Okay, so let's get more information about this dream now that we know it's a dream that you have, a hope that you have, something you prayed for. Oh, these are actually 5 cards. Right, so we have the warrior with the sun card. Okay, they will help. This wish allows you with the warrior to beat something that is carrying you forever, bringing the light in. So you beat something once and for all. Yeah, we can even see it in the 10 of Swords here. This opportunity allows you to forever forget about the worry of something. If this is finances, then it's good money, allowing you to never worry about money again. If this is health, then they are providing you with a cure, for example, that never makes you complain about this illness or challenge again. So that's the idea. You beat something once and for all. 2 major arcana here. Wow, and you've got the 7 of Wands with the dark horse. You can see here they will put you in a higher position than all of the challenges that are currently standing in your way, allowing you to beat all of them. The dark horse, the powerful horse. Wow, okay. Can we get more information about, again, more information about what they're giving you here? How does it allow you to beat something once and for all? The Chariot, which reminds us of the Merkaba, how you're transcending realities, a new timeline. But yeah, Chariot could be a lot of major arcana. Do you notice? Perhaps this person will make you move with the Chariot, go somewhere new. Maybe you might be going somewhere new. Well, I need to place this somewhere else. You've got another major arcana, and you've got 2 forces against each other with the Devil card. It's like you were stuck with the demon with the Devil card. You were stuck battling something again. They allow you to move from it. You don't have to beat something anymore. You're not part of this reality anymore. You don't have to beat something anymore. You were chained to something. Maybe this was like, let's say, a bad manager chaining you, or a situation chaining you, making you do things you don't want to do, or live a reality you don't want. They're freeing you from this chain. So there's something about, I'm providing you with this opportunity and you never have to worry about this again. You move from it. You get that power and you beat all of these challenges. That's clear. Break the chains. And you've got the 9 of Wands. Pugilist. Hold on. So I checked. The pugilist is a boxer, especially a professional one. Isn't it weird? like the coincidence of how you're constantly here in all of the cards beating something, while you were blocked out of something before. You were really trying your best, but you were blocked from something, chained to something. And this opportunity allows you to beat it once and for all. Goodbye. You will never be chained in this way. You're not going to be part of this reality. It's not yours anymore. And your biggest guidance here is that to get there, and it's heralding this news for you, it's very soon for you. To get there, you don't have to beg, you don't have to plead. You just need to remain in your energy of sanctuary, in your peace, in your unconditional love, and in your energy of excitement. Stay young at heart. Your reading continues to tell you that you will be secure and stable. That is the truth of your situation. And I want to think, how can an opportunity allow you to beat something like that? Yeah, it makes sense financially and health-wise, I guess. Beating something forever. Yeah. And they are giving it to you because they want you. Why do they want you to be part of their journey? Perhaps that explains it. Why do they want you to be one of the community or one of the team, the people in their journey? Why? So you've got the Four of Swords with convalescent, the Eight of Swords with the captor, ooh, and you've got the Ace of Wands with the hollowed flame. They too are stuck. Two different stucks. They too are stuck. They believe that they can offer you what they have to unstuck you so that you can join in with your massive power. They recognize you have massive power, and they're giving you this opportunity, just like the doorbell, because they can see that you have also something very powerful. And it's almost like I scratch your back, you scratch mine. I have a lot of this, you here, take it, but give me a lot of that power that you have so that I can free myself as well. They believe that if they free you from this battle, and you can see a warrior here, that has fallen from battle. If they can free you from this battle and give you the time to recuperate, because we've got the great goddess Yaso here, the goddess of recuperation. If they free you from this battle and give you the time to recuperate, you will have the power to free them from what matters to them. Very interesting. So your reading was very specific about your situation, about how you're going to get out of it, and what the exact story is. But all I can tell you is that two things. First of all, you're super protected. Whatever you're worried about, it's not going to happen. And you are going to be very lucky in how you get a lot of abundance and security to be stable in whatever it is that you're worried about. The main guidance is stay in your sanctuary. This is a whole reading heralding this new beginning that is destined to come for you. And my dear pile number one, this is exactly what I see in your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number one, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at why you don't have to worry. We'll find out through the reading the situation that the reading is referring to and what's going to happen, and maybe not what's going to happen, but in any case, it'll definitely show you why you don't have to worry about it. Okay, so these are the decks that I'll be using for your reading today. As always, if you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I always list them below for you guys. Ooh, 2 cards. And yeah, very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful blue agate. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Aries, Sagittarius, Capricorn, as well as Gemini. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so let's get straight into it and find out why you don't have to worry. Right, so you've got the story of the clever ibis. This is so cool. I instantly have an idea of what this reading could be saying for you, but we'll wait to see the rest of the cards. It's a very nice, very smart story. And the keywords here are entrapment, conspicuous, as well as quick-witted. Okay. You also have the card Venus in Libra with indecision. Are you in a situation where you're not sure what to do exactly? Like there are pros and cons to some choice that you have to make, maybe? I don't know. Anyways, let's continue. You've got the Queen with the keywords determination as well as sacrifice. Right. Okay. I'm glad I waited because that gives us another perspective. You also have the card ambitious works. A lot of birds here, different birds. Ambitious works, right. Yeah, we can do that. That's better. And you've got the card Venus again, this time in Virgo with the keyword discrimination. Right. Thanks. Let's pull out your tarot cards. I feel like these instantly popped out. So you've got the cards, the Chariot right off the bat. The Root of Cups, this is the Knight of Cups. The Magician. The Two of Pentacles. Like I noticed here, Libra, the two choices. Is this saying take both choices? I don't know. I think I gotta wait. Right. Maybe that's not possible. It's just funny because we've got the 2 here, and this bear is actually holding both salmons. So, right. So you've got the Devil card. And I'm noticing the major arcana cards are coming interchangeably. Like the Chariot, regular card, minor card. Major, minor, major, minor. That's the Seed of Thunder. This is the Page of Swords. And we stop here. It's funny how major, minor, which makes me think of a chart, right? Where there's ups and downs, major, minor, whether the ups and downs are to your favor or not. Like ups and downs, the up could be you succeeding at something, and the downs are the days where it doesn't work. Sometimes the ups could be like pain, and then the downs could be like pain decreasing. In any case, I'm going on and on here. I just want to say that I'm noticing a pattern of up and down, up and down, up and down. So, up and down. Oh, maybe the choice that you are trying to make, because I feel like you're in a situation where you're not so sure what to do. And the reason you're indecisive here with Venus in Libra is because what you may be frustrated about, complaining about, or worried about, that's the reading, worried about, is sometimes giving and sometimes not. And so you're not sure. You could be thinking, is it worth me, I don't know, abandoning this since it gives me sometimes or not? Is it worth me taking a particular action that I wanted to take when sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad? I feel like you are indecisive about this particular situation that you are worried about and inquiring about because it's sometimes giving and sometimes not. Here, we see the card determination and sacrifice, which means that you gotta be more leaning towards one thing than the other. The decision is yours. You gotta lean more to one thing than the other, and understand that when you take a decision, you will be sacrificing something. Now, why don't you have to worry? I'll tell you why you don't have to worry if you follow this guidance. Because here, if you do things intelligently and you sacrifice something for the greater good of something else, it's going to work out in your favor. Your reading makes perfect sense. I'll show you why. Let me first read the story to you, a small snippet, and it's going to tie everything we've been talking about and the cards have been showing you so clearly. I hope the summary does this story justice. I hopefully it will. The clever ibis. If it doesn't, I'll pull out the actual like story and read the important parts to you. But I'm hopeful that we'll get a good summary. In any case, the story is super enjoyable. There we go. The clever ibis, page 13. So the story is, this card shares the story of a hunter who presented 3 exceptional birds to a king, hoping to win his favor. When the myna and the peacock dazzled the king with their talents, they were imprisoned in golden cages. The ibis, however, it summarizes it beautifully. The ibis, however, played dumb and avoided captivity, soaring freely into the open skies. The lesson from this tale is clear. Be cautious about showcasing your true abilities before those who might exploit you, trapping you in a metaphorical golden cage. Use your judgment wisely. For not everyone who admires your talents has your best interests at heart. Be aware of your surroundings and the intentions of others. And always exercise discernment to protect your freedom. Sometimes, like the ibis, it's wiser to downplay your capabilities to maintain your autonomy. So this could be downplaying your capabilities. It could be sacrificing something now for the greater good of the future, and so on. I think you get the gist here. And so when it comes to whatever you're thinking about, worried about, it seems to be dragging on because you're not taking a decision, a very important decision. The reason you're not taking an important decision is because you don't want to discriminate, or you don't want to be discriminated against. Maybe you don't want to be criticized, left out, or maybe you don't want to lean into too much towards something when the other side of the decision could be equally important. A sacrifice is asked of you to make, if you advised for you to make, if you were to achieve what you're ambitious about with ambitious works. It's going to require work, it's going to require movement, it's going to require you to set the seed in your mind first, because the whole thing seems to be stuck in your mind. The devil and the sword, the page of swords. There seems to be a limiting belief that is taking you step by step deeper, being deeper in, and being even more stuck as time goes by, the more you're avoiding a particular decision. And so when it comes to you taking a decision to take yourself out of the situation, it is saying be smart. Sometimes you want to sacrifice one thing that you could be leaning towards, that in the greater scheme of things may not be really, in the grand scheme of things, may not matter. And so you want to ask yourself, what actually matters to me in the grand scheme of things? And that's where you're guided to make a decision. Why you don't have to worry? Because if you decide to think in that intelligent way for the greater benefit of your whatever it is you're worried about, you will start to finally move, and you don't have to hide the hibernation and the coming out. You don't have to hide anymore. You don't have to sleep on it, and you don't have to be confused about it. Your cards are showing that you are more than capable with the magician. Magician is a skilled archetype, more than capable of making that intelligent move, achieving it, and taking yourself out of this situation completely. But it requires you to change your inner world, the magician as within, so without. The within is described here. You want to release the leap of faith here. You want to release your strong attachment to something that may be benefiting you right now, but not in the long haul. So yeah, a sacrifice must be made, and action, Capricorn, action must be taken with determination, never looking back never looking back once you take that decision, I want to say. And move with the Knight of Cups towards what you actually desire. This is why it requires a stop and looking within. What do you actually want in the grand scheme of things? And are the decisions that you could be making serving what you actually want or not? And remember, what you actually want doesn't have to be done in a particular way, or with a particular person, or in a particular, I don't know, scenario. Be open to go into a journey that could be vague, right? But definitely will not entrap you into what you don't want. Also, be careful of not wanting to appease to others or show, like you're with the magician here and the peacock. Obviously, you shine bright. You've got things that, let's say, are super impressive. So enjoy that internally, and don't ruin your own path or rob yourself off from your full potential just to impress someone or a situation, a group of people, I don't know, momentarily. Will you be able to impress this person or these people or ace this situation? Of course you will. Of course, you know that. But in the long haul, is it worth it? That's the question. If in the long haul it is not worth it, and it is the core reason why you're so worried, then you want to take the harsh decision of letting that go, just like the ibis, the intelligence of them acting stupid, talentless. When you're full of talent here, there's something about talent, right? Acting talentless or acting like whatever the situation requires you not to show something so that you can be free, or sacrifice something. Yeah, it requires you to sacrifice something that you can have and you can have, but in order to attain something that you actually need and want and desire. Yeah. The cards are indeed super clear. The salmon here is showing you to go against the grain, whatever that means to you, for you. Maybe this is a path that not everyone takes, but also if you look around you, perhaps everyone is not in the position that you want either. So you want to take a leap of faith. It might be opposite to the regular path that everyone takes, but you win at the end. You actually get what you want. You know how they say, like, for example, don't seek advice from those who, or don't follow those who are not there, right? Like, for example, Don't ask your colleagues at school don't take their advice about how to manage your time and what's right and what's not right, and take the tags they're giving you. Oh, you're overdoing this, you're boring, or whatever they tell you, when you want to be passing, right? And they're not. You want to take the advice of those who are actually passing, right? Passing the tests, and so on. So there's something about going against the grain and not doing what everyone is doing because they're all entrapped. It's suffice to know that you've got it. Oh baby, you got it. So know that you can, but you don't have to take the choice to show that you can. Yeah. I'm so curious. I want to ask, what is this situation about? Maybe that will serve you. I'm sure most of you are listening and you already know and you're reading what this is talking about. But I'll check with these 3 cards what it's about. It'll help me read your reading better, so I have some sort of perspective what we're looking at. And it will also serve those who are not sure yet what the reading is talking about. So you've got the 8 of Cups. This is something that you should walk away from, or maybe something you want to walk away from but can't. You've got the Hermit. Yes, relying on yourself. It's time to rely on yourself and walk away from something you know is not serving you, right? Or you actually, in your heart with the Cups, you want to walk away from, but you can't. Be careful of entrapping yourself even more. Wow, Queen of Cups. Yeah. Okay, it's clear to me that whatever the situation is, you're not happy. And it looks like you are desiring something. There's something that you really love about the situation that is keeping you there. But it's almost like you're just having a taste of it and not the full thing. And so it's not really providing you with what you really love and want. Your reading keeps pointing towards what you love, what your heart desire is opposite to where you're going now. And so this is talking about something in your life that is kind of giving you a taste of something, but not the full experience and not the full thing that you want. And you must hermit yourself from this situation, take yourself out of the situation, walk out of the situation, in order to allow the universe to show you the path where you get to have the whole thing. Which takes us to our most important question. How can you take yourself out of this situation? You might be thinking, okay, I'm gonna sacrifice, take a decision, and I need guidance on how to walk out of the situation and move towards what I want. And so if this is your case, oh, thanks. Your cards are very jumpy today. Thanks. Let's see what your guidance is, my dear pile number 2. So your guidance is the Fool card. Gosh, just take a leap of faith and jumping into what you actually want. Going against the grain here again, the Salmon. Just taking a leap of faith and jumping into something without you really knowing what's going to happen. That's the Fool card. Okay? Whoa! 6 of Wands shows that you're going to be roaring high, thriving high, succeeding if you just take a leap of faith in yourself. What's that leap of faith? The leap of faith is knowing exactly what it is that you want and moving in that direction with the Fool card, although you have no idea where that journey is going to take you. And if you want to take a sneak peek into your future, your reading is saying you don't have to worry because you will be thriving. You'll be soaring high, roaring. Oh, that was funny. You'll be soaring high with great success. You're going to be very happy. Your powers as well as spirit will take you there. Your energy will take you there, the wands. You're made out of that winning element, it seems. You've got that winning element to you. There's something about the birds in your reading, and I'm starting to think that it's talking about how you're going to be free. So yeah, how you're going to be free. Right, you've got the Six of Cups. You're going to be free. You're going to be successful. This new path that you're going to get into will grow for you. The Six of Cups will be endearing, will be enjoying. Joyful. Ooh, the Unseen. Again, it's emphasizing. That's an extra card in this deck. That although you can't see that, you want to take that leap of faith with full trust that this will actually happen for you. It's a path that is already curved out for you if you choose to step into it. The Emperor, you're going to be strong and you're going to have the stability that you are seeking. If this is with the Emperor your work, then you're going to have a solid career, or you might have your own empire. Something like that with the Emperor. And finally, with the Ace of Pentacles, this is an option that is there. Take it. Although it's very tempting to pick up the low-hanging fruit and to just live it day by day because it's the safest, at times it is the leap of faith that we take in ourselves and the feeling that we have inside of us, following the magic and the excitement that we have in our hearts, when we know we can get better and deserve better, much better, and moving in that direction when we really don't know what's going to happen, that actually takes us there. Ask anyone who has gone against the grain and gotten what they want. The people in our society that are living a different lives than we are. What did they do? I'm not saying that they've all succeeded. It's a path. If they continue, they are going to make it. All of the ones that succeeded have followed their heart, and they're living an amazing life that they're benefiting from, that others aren't enjoying. Walk away from the situation that you know you must walk away from. Hermit yourself a little bit, or endure the discomfort, the journey in the darkness, at least the journey into the unknown. Or go on you don't have to disconnect. Maybe this is a journey that you are just simply afraid of moving towards. Go there. It's going to take you to exactly what you love. Take a leap of faith in yourself. That path is already there for you. I want to ask, any particular details in that new path that you should know about before we finally ask, how is this new world going to be like? Hangman, right. So with the Hangman, this is saying that you must understand that it may not be totally comfortable, of course, but it's saying lean into this discomfort and, weirdly enough, even enjoy it. Dare I say, enjoy it. Enjoy the unknown. Enjoy the discomfort. Have a blast as you explore, just like a child explores something for the first time. Enjoy the excitement and don't go through this suffering at all. The Star, you're moving towards your dreams. As you go through this, understand that it's not going to lead you to nowhere. It is taking you to exactly what you're wishing for and hoping for. It's leading you to a big dream. So always choose to take the next step and don't doubt it. Don't hesitate. Always take a step and always step out of your comfort zone in this particular path that you are going to go into. Always step outside of your comfort zone whenever you feel like you need to, because it will take you to your dreams faster. And finally, to answer this question with the Five of Swords, pick your battles. This card shows exactly that. Pick what you want to win at and what you can let go of. Nothing has to be perfect. And in this path that you are going to get into, make sure that if two things coincide, you want to pick the one that will actually take you there. And sometimes you just want to let go of what's not important. You want to ask yourself things like, it doesn't have to be perfect. And so for now. And so what is more important that will take me there? This perfection or this decision? And then you think, right, this decision is more important than this perfection, for example, this thing being perfect. And so pick your battles is what this card is showing you. And always have your eye on the goal where you actually want to go. So this is your guidance into this new path. Remember them. Step outside of your comfort zone. Know that every step that you're taking is actually taking you to a carved path that is meant for you. Enjoy it. Don't go through this suffering, and pick your battles. Finally, we want to ask, what is your new world going to be like? Oh, Eight of Pentacles. This new world, it seems like you're really going to enjoy it. There's something about enjoying, whether this is a relationship or your work or something, you're really going to enjoy it. And you're going to learn so much in the process as you're enjoying it. Things that will make you think, my God, how I was wasting time. Like if this is a relationship, for example, you're going to be with a healthy person a person who understands how to maintain a healthy relationship. That's what I want to say. And so you might think to yourself things like, my God, that was smooth. Okay, that's how it's done. That's how it's communicated. And you'll also learn a lot of skills on how healthy relationships are built, things that will help you grow. And of course, if it's business, that's understandable. You will gain experience. So you will, in this new path, you will really enjoy it. That's like an emphasized part here. You will enjoy it. Yeah, that's why you've got the Queen of Cups here. This is something that you really love. You're really going to enjoy this. And you're going to learn a lot. It's like you're going to become an expert at something here. You've got the Five of Cups, the upward cup versus the cups that fell. There's something about this new journey that will allow you to see a great benefit that you would have never seen had you always been in the path that you're in. Although in this new path, you will drop a lot of the benefits that you have now in order to get something better in the future, you will also get a huge benefit that you would have never gotten had you not stepped into this path. And so it's telling you not to cry over spilt milk. Understand that you sacrifice something, leave it behind your back, but also realize that you will see something for the first time that you would have never seen otherwise. B, you will be achieving what you want, because we know that, right? You'll be achieving what you want at the end. And so it will all be worth it. It's the middle card. It's the middle of the path. It requires you to take a leap of faith constantly. Go for it. Eventually, it's going to take you to where you want to go. And there we go. You've got the Two of Wands, making better choices. Remember when we were talking about the choices here? You can see, first of all, in the art of this, this card, that you will finally be leaning into what you want and leaving behind what you don't want. But also the Two of Wands shows you that this new path will open up many choices that you didn't have before. You will be empowered to do so many things and envision with the Two of Wands many things that you would have never dared to envision before. And so this new path gives you my apologies, it gives you options. And that's one of the benefits that it can give you. Like, for example, let's say this is your business. Doing your own business, pursuing your own business, allows you to give you the option to work wherever you want, option to collaborate with many other companies, for example, gives you the option to make your product or service in the way that resonates with you, and so on. It gives you more options to grow. You're not limited. So there's something particular about your path and how it will give you so many options. It will empower you to always be able to envision and go after it. And it will allow you to lean in to what you're envisioning now, the vision with the Two of Wands, what your vision is of what you actually love and want. Lean totally into it, then the path that you are in. You will finally move towards it and leave the other one behind. Where here with the Two of Pentacles, let's do it with the Two of Pentacles, you were leaning more into one thing than the other because it's your comfort zone, but you're not getting what you want. Here we can see the scales finally shifting. You leaving the terrible situation that's causing you fear at the moment in favor to finally living what you actually want. You not getting a taste of it, but you getting it fully. Finally, the teapot serves you all of the tea that you want. Things totally shift to your favor. It's almost saying everything you want moves to your favor. That's why there was the choice of the Two of Wands, in my opinion, in your reading. It's like some things were out of reach, and it seems like everything that was out of reach moves now to your favor, and everything you didn't want moves out of your life. There is a middle phase where, because of the sacrifice, you lose some benefits that you may not like, or maybe this is not losing, maybe you are giving away something by choice, but it's painful. Like, for example, the time that you had here, it's lost because you're putting it into what you want. That's an example. Or the benefits in a relationship that you had of having someone to talk to or go out with sometimes, given that this is not a good relationship and these were some of the benefits you were getting, for example, here you might let go of that toxic person. These benefits are not there, but you discover more about yourself and how I can give myself flowers, something along these lines. You empower yourself and find how you're actually good forever, not being threatened by being alone, for example. So yeah, there is a middle phase here on your path where you're constantly guided to take a leap of faith, get out of your comfort zone in order to account for the losses and the sacrifices that you're making in order to get to where you want. And this is really the magical process here, along with you picking your battles, that will shift everything to your favor. And yeah, my dear pile number 2, this is exactly what I see in your reading when it comes to why you don't have to worry, what could happen if you make smart choices, what sort of sacrifices you should make, and the fact that there is an unseen, clear, solid path for you to take if you choose to take it. And my dear pile number 2, this was your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 2, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at why you don't have to worry. And these are the decks that I'll be using for your reading today. If, as always, you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I list them below for you guys. But very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful Caribbean Calcite. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, The signs for this pile are Pisces, Virgo, Leo, as well as Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so let's get straight into it. And we'll take a look at your oracle cards first. So you've got the Chiromancer. Interesting. Okay, something is fated here, in my opinion. Something is fated to happen. Delivering news. Oh, okay, collaboration. So it looks like you'll be hearing some news, whatever the situation that you're worried about is about. It looks like you will soon hear some important news regarding this situation, and it is fated to happen, this news. Let's find out more about this news that's fated here in this particular situation. You've got Sun in Cancer with resourcefulness. Perhaps you feel like there's nothing that could be done about the situation that you're fearing, only to find that there are available resources that you can use to your favor to help you out with this. Anyways, this is an initial pickup of that energy. Let's continue. Right, so you've got an Aries card with the keywords go boldly. Right. And you've got the story of kindness. Kindness is fortune. Wow. I've never read this story before. We're going to read a small summary of it together. So the keywords are altruism, reciprocation, as well as consideration. Interesting. Altruism, huh? Someone's going to give you a helping hand, maybe? You've got the warrior, and you can see here there is a shield. And so it looks like you'll be shielded from whatever it is you're worried about. The warrior. The keywords are perfectionism as well as burnout. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards. We did shuffle this. Let's go one more time. Why you don't have to worry about this situation. Why you don't have to worry in general. We'll see what the cards are choosing to show. Wow. So you've got the Sun card with the Hermit. Maybe you're feeling I'm alone or something. But that's a positive thing with the Sun card. That's your luck, that you are alone. We'll see. The Three of Pentacles, because it drives many to share this situation with you and help you and work with you. Okay. You've got the Chariot, and you see with the Justice card here, something is destined to happen. And you've got some of the symbols of the World card, which is giving us a strong idea that whatever it is you're afraid of is going to end. Like the harm, let's say, is going to end. This whole situation is going to be completed and ending soon. You're not going to suffer so much from it. It's destined for you to move out of it. Okay, you've got, there's the Sun figure that was supposed to be there. So you've got the High Priestess, and you will find yourself with the High Priestess in a totally different world, situation, whatever this is for you. You'll, in no time, find yourself in a totally different world that it won't matter anymore. And the High Priestess suggests that you're not meant to know right now what this new world is. It will be revealed in due time. So you've got the Hermit. Again, we get the idea that you being alone or you being singled out, whatever this means for you, is actually lucky, because it will allow the certain direction that you're in now to end. It will allow others to fight for you so that you can move in the actual direction that you want. Something about that. So if this is a person attacking you, It looks like you will have many others fighting boldly for you, selfless love, beating or hitting at that thing that is attacking you, shielding you from the harm. And it is because of these people that you will find yourself in a totally new situation. Wow. And you've got the Temperance Angel in the Page of Cups, a new beginning. And so it talks about how the particular situation that you're in will alchemize into this new beginning that you are going to be in. The way things are going to play out. So this is essentially saying that the situation that you are in now, that you're afraid of, that you don't like, will morph because of it. It will first attract the right people to help you. And because of this situation, plus the help that you're going to get, that it turns out for you to move into the reality that you will love. The sun figure is a very positive reality. And so if you're not alone, this is saying that the thing that you find as a disadvantage will be the very advantage that will draw the help into your life that you need, and it will all turn into a unique situation that will put you into somewhere positive soon. Right. Having said that, yeah, something is definitely alchemizing here. The situation and the people help. Having said that, let's take a look at the story. It says kindness's fortune, right? So maybe we'll get a better perspective. Perhaps maybe it's saying you've helped others and now they're coming to help you. I don't know. Let's see. Or your help coming to save you. Let me find that. Okay, that is page 29. Right. So, kindness's fortune. The story is, it's a story from Myanmar, and it says, despite having only a single bag of rice, a kind man selflessly gave it up to save the lives of a cat and dog. In return, these animals became his loyal companions and bestowed upon him a magical ruby. The man's selfless act sparked a chain of events that ultimately brought him fortune and prosperity. It beautifully illustrates the cyclical nature of selfless acts, gratitude, and the bonds we form with others. I'm picking up on the idea that you have a lot of good karma that is really helping you. That's why it's a fated event, a destined event. It's because of your good karma. It makes me feel like you're such a giving person. Altruism here. You too, not just the people helping you in your life, but you too, my dear pile number 3. It seems like you are somehow a selfless person, a person who really loves to help others. Right. This card urges you to extend a helping hand to others whenever possible, without the expectation of rewards or recognition. When we embrace the spirit of giving, even small acts of kindness can ripple outward, fostering meaningful connections and inviting unforeseen blessings. It is always better to be a source of support and compassion in the world instead of turning our backs on others. Absolutely. Oh my God. Okay, so I am seeing both energies, that you've always given a helping hand to others, and here in this particular situation you're definitely getting people who are helping you for no reason in this thing that you are worried about. You will have people standing by you, speaking boldly for you, fighting for you. Yes, there's something about the warrior here, fighting for you boldly. And they will be ultimately actually the people who attack, whether the person who's harming you, attacking, I don't know, the rules that are harming you, person rules, attacking the injustice that is happening for you. And although you're not meant to know how this is going to happen now, trust and know that it's destined for you to be out of this situation and for you to rise positively into a new world that your cards are not giving you access to at the moment. So trust the process. There's a lot of kind people standing by your side. You've done a lot of good things, and this is your karma. This is your karma. It is showing that you've got so much more resources than you know and realize for now and understand. And it is because of the help of these people that it seems at first it is their helping hands, and also them providing you with resources that you can use to your favor, as well as, dare I say, making this battle for you. Yeah, fighting, this battle for you. Your karma is there to help you when you need it. And this whole situation is going to alchemize to your favor. Now, when it comes to alchemy, I got to be honest with you here. It goes chaotic before it forms into something else. So alchemy, like a chemical reaction, you put one substance on another substance and a chemical reaction happens before it forms into a totally different substance, right? So it's gonna get a bit, let's say, aggravated. There may be a bit of entropy or a little bit of chaos. And when that happens, know that right now, as the chaos is happening, it means that you are moving from the vessel or the situation, the path that you couldn't take yourself out of, into a totally amazing path. Just know that whenever this entropy happens, maybe it's already happening, then the cards are saying it could be still to happen, or maybe it's happening. And in any case, the cards are saying when this is happening, it means that right now, this third situation is already in process and it's happening for you. Okay, so now that we have an outline of exactly how this is going to go and why you don't need to worry, before we look at your guidance, because there is this phase here where the chemical reaction is happening, where it's firing up, right? But as this firing up is happening, by the way, more people are helping you here. So it's like the yin and the yang. Although the fire up is happening, you're getting more support. And somehow these two things can help you stay in balance with the Page of Cups. So remember that, the heart, the cups. Stay balanced, the temperance, stay balanced. Don't scare yourself, because just as there is the yin, there is the yang. Just as there is entropy, there is more and more and more help, right? So I want to ask first, before we get into the details of how things are happening, are going to happen exactly, I want to ask, oh my God, I myself went from both questions, and now I said the second one that I was afraid I'd forget, and now I forgot the first question. Okay, let me pause. Let's ask, oh, yes, I was getting into the details. Now I forgot the second question, which I will realize in the editing. Anywho, let's get into the details of what's happening here, and the reading will guide us again. So, the details of what's about to happen here. So, that's the Five of Swords in the background of the Five of Cups. That is the Four of Cups in the background of the Four of Swords. Ooh, there's our Temperance angel again. And there's the Hangman. So let's take this piece first before we expand on what's about to happen. So what's about to happen? Alchemy. Here, as the chemical reaction, so to speak, is happening, you'll be facing sometimes some disappointments. That's the background, the Five of Cups. but you'll also be experiencing some wins. So during this process of whatever this is talking about for you, you have to understand that you will be experiencing both energies with the temperance. Sometimes you feel like, oh, that's a win. And sometimes you lose. Sometimes you feel like disappointed, crying over spilt milk. So both energies are present. You have to know that and you have to accept it. In fact, with the background of the Four of Swords here, you're guided to stay in peace. Don't go up and down with every high and low that you experience throughout this energy until you're out in the other side. Remain calm. Why? Because there's something about some resources that you're not foreseeing now. Maybe even a woman with the W here could help you. Not necessarily, but the Ace of Cups, it symbolizes a womb. There's something new in the making that will be presented to you. That's the Four of Cups that will surprise you. And so don't get yourself riled up and down with how the situation progresses. Rest in peace, both in the high. Don't celebrate and be too happy. Hey, be happy, but don't allow your emotions to sway you left and right as it oscillates between the two. Remain centered. Be happy, and it's okay to feel sad, of course, but don't get into the extremes. Remain calm and peaceful. Because it is showing you, although you will be stuck for a while, right? The Hanged Man. As you're stuck in this situation, you will be learning so much that you will find that by time you can totally use in your favor. And that's the resourcefulness. You will be provided by resources, information, help. It's like the energy around you increases to your favor as you settle calmly into this situation. It will start working to your favor. It's just like a chemical reaction. As things are happening, you start noticing that there is something that's forming here, the Ace of Cups, a new situation forming. This situation will work out to your favor. It is the black and white here, the gray, leading to the new beginning. We are foreseeing in your cards that you're not meant to know about it right now. That's why it's not in color. I feel like this is what the symbolism is trying to say. And it is showing that be patient and calm. There's no reason to go through this in pain and in suffering when ultimately this is going in your favor. Even if it's not clear now, it's just, again, I will say the chemical reaction, it's not clear that a third substance is being formed, not until it calms down that we see it. And so trust in the process is what your cards are saying. Trust that there will be wins and losses, and remain calm, because as things progress, and we did talk about you moving from one situation to another, an amazing one, the Cups. What did I want to say here? Things are going to be transforming as you go along. Yeah. Things are good. What you're looking at now is going to be very different at how things progress and form. And so it doesn't make sense to be so stuck in something that won't exist at all, right? It's almost like saying, for example, let's say you are afraid of what? We'll just give a hypothetical example so that you understand what I mean by it won't matter. Let's say you are so afraid of what your manager decides, and you go up and down with the decisions they take about your career. Oh, I'm upset with what you've done. And you're afraid you're going to lose your job. And oh, I think I'm going to reward you for, I'm going to remember the good things you've done. And then you go home happy. And you go through this up and down and up and down. And then suddenly your manager gets fired. And all of that doesn't matter anymore, what they think, what they put in their mind, and what they were upset with. It all doesn't matter anymore. A new manager comes in, a totally different situation comes in, and everything changes. New system, new everything. And so basically your cards are saying, don't get yourself too happy or too sad with exactly what's going on right now. It doesn't say don't pay attention to it. It just says remain calm, because it's going to turn into something else. This situation is going to progress into something else, and all of this won't matter anymore. There are so many people that are going to help out. This situation might transmute into something you're not expecting at all. Like, yeah, maybe new rules come in. Who knows? It's all I can tell you is that it looks like this situation is going to change into something else completely, a third thing that you would have never expected or seen coming. A surprise with the Four of Cups. So what's the point of going, oh, I'm winning, oh, I'm losing? Remain calm. It doesn't mean don't fight it. But the awesome thing here is that as you're fighting this, or as you're going through this, you will have so many bold people standing by you. And as I said from the very beginning, it is these people, along with the unique situation that you're in, is exactly what will lead to a totally different reality that is very unique to your situation, that maybe couldn't have happened to anyone else. That is so positive, you have no idea. But we're not allowed to access what that is going to be. Right, your cards are so generous with the details. Let's now ask, who are these people that are helping from the heart? Who are these people? Where are you going to meet them? Yeah, who are these people? The Star card. Are you popular in this situation? The Star card. The Star card could either be they're popular people who have a say that will help you, or it means you are popular and so they know you and will help you. Which one is it? King of Swords. I don't know, to be honest. It can either go both ways. We did say they will give you the ruby. Again, it could be both. They will give you the ruby. For a lot of you, they are the Hierophant, which means at least they have power. What I can tell you is that the people helping you with the King of Swords and the Hierophant here, they definitely have power. Yeah, and I would just say it could be you that is popular amongst this situation. Maybe you're popular and loved in your company, for example, if this is in your company, or this is your friends, you're popular, you're loved with your friends group, whatever this is. Or it's the other way around. They are popular people who got to know about you, right? Got to know about your situation. So who are these people? The Star card. The Knight of Wands. Star beings. These people are star seeds. They are light beings. That's why they are so powerful, whether they know it or not. But altruism, the star, yeah, it looks like they are star seeds, light beings, people who have magic, the magician in their hearts, and they're able to make things happen. Knight of Wands, they will instantly react, move towards you to help you. They're the magicians, they're the stars. They are, again, I will repeat, people who can make things shift and move in their souls. King of Pentacles, and they will, in fact, materialize what they are envisioning right now. When they see this happening to you, they will all gather around you due to your popularity, or because they're popular and they know they can, whatever this means here for you. And they will put their energy, their magic energy, into the situation. And you will be surprised that this whole situation shifts, not because of the efforts that they do, which is not to be undermined, but what will actually shift the situation is the massive energy that they hold in their souls that will materialize this new beginning for you. These people will be supportive. They have the resources with the pentacles to help you. And they will be holding your hand throughout. How are you going to meet them? All I can tell you is, look, it looks like they know you with the star card. Your situation maybe is known. Maybe your situation is popular. Maybe everyone is going to get to know about what you're going through. And you will find so many people running towards you. The people helping you, all of them, are going to have magic in their souls. Whether you believe it or not, they will have magic in their souls. And it could look like they're taking so many actions. It doesn't matter. Of course it does. But what actually matters, it is that it is their energy, their star quality, their energy that will actually materialize this for you. It is their love, because this is the lovers. This is the angel from the lovers card. It is because of their unconditional love and strong energy of only being focused on getting what they want, which is to help you, that will materialize this whole situation. So yeah, just so you know, that's why this reading is probably saying don't focus too much on the wins and the losses, because what will really materialize this is the energy at the end of the day. Don't focus too much on that. Do what you need to do, but it will be the energy, the magician, that will shift this whole situation, shift this whole situation, no matter how good or bad it is. And finally, to top it off, this is why you don't have to worry. It will end soon, just so you know. It will end soon. You won't have to suffer too much through this. Hang in there. You are already in the, or about to, or in the chemical reaction that we talked about. It's about to end. Don't worry. What did I want to ask? Your guidance. What is your final guidance? We'll pull out 2 cards. There are 3 as your guidance in this situation. Hang in there. Be calm. Queen of Cups. Take care of your emotional strength. This is the figure from the Strength card. Queen of Cups is your emotions. Stay emotionally balanced. That's the most important thing, which keeps coming up for you. Stay calm, stay emotionally balanced. Wheel of Fortune, your guidance is remember at all times, shift your energy into knowing that this situation will shift magically, not necessarily all logically. You will see with the Wheel of Fortune, the whole cycle is going to change. And so don't get too stuck in this reality of the situation now. It's going to shift in a magical way that you will not believe. And so remain expecting the top, the best. Remain expecting the best will happen for you. Whatever the best will be, we don't know, but expect that the best will happen for you. And that's where you're guided to put your energy there. The Magician energy flows where attention goes, and that's where you're guided to put your attention. The top, the best is going to happen for you. And finally, have faith with the 2 of Swords. You are going through some pain right now. You can't see the whole picture. And so at the end of the day, this is the background of the 2 of Wands. Don't be so focused on your physical reality right now. Don't let your mind show you around, because your mind doesn't know it all either. 2 of Swords, you cannot see at all everything. And so have faith in the internal vision that you have, where your soul is telling you it's going to be good. Actually, your soul knows it's going to be great. Follow that And that is your guidance in this situation. My dear pile number 3, your reading was so generous with the details. It was there to actually show you why you don't have to worry about this. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 3, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.